What up, Haas? Yeah, hop on. Hold on, I gotta close the door. Alright, let's see where we at. So I've been rebuilding all my systems lately. Excuse me. Got this mic a little close. Alright, that's better. That's better. Yeah, so I rebuilt all my systems. And so this is kind of the first time I've drawn comics in a while. In like a month. This was the last page I did. This is the joint we were talking about, Haas. We're talking about the corpus callosum. Remember that? Yeah, so I'm gonna work on this page probably. And I have to find the thumbnails. That's why I was saying I'm rebuilding my systems, because I don't know. I lost some files, so then I had to I got a whole new backups hard drive system. I got RAID 5, so now it's impossible for me to lose files. Well, it's still possible, but once I figure out how to do automatic backup to the server, then I'll be straight. I'll be good. But yeah, I built a computer. I built a new computer. I set up, I was using Fedora. I was using Linux. And then I set up a new desktop. It's running Mint now. It's way more efficient. And it's got I got a nice graphics card for it, so I can do stuff in Blender. Alright, let me look for these files. Let me close some of these apps that I'm not using. I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing in Blender later. This isn't the thing though. This isn't the right one. There's a two-sided drawing I did. This ain't right. That shit probably still on my tablet. This is my comic craft folder. I'm finna put this up on my Patreon. It's got a bunch of reference pictures. all my Clip Studio brushes. Literally two. All two of my Clip Studio brushes. Got a couple guides, couple fonts. I have more Critter brushes. It's crazy how many more Critter brushes I use, and I haven't been using Critter nearly as long. Yeah, it's not on here. Hold on. I gotta get on the tablet. So this is one of the joints I was working on. So loads. Yeah, let me I'll get on Discord in a minute. I gotta download that shit. Shit. I don't even know. I'm trying to think what my Discord password is. I didn't set that. I didn't set Discord up on here yet. Let's see. Can I just do Discord in Chrome? Or can I use my phone? Okay. Where's my phone? See, this is why I haven't been streaming, because the last like month, maybe 2 months, every day it's been a process like this. Every time I sit down to draw, gotta find brushes, I've been rebuilding every part of the workflow. And I've just been in mad time learning Blender. That's what's been distracting me. Hey, alright, I'm in Discord. That was so easy. Alright. Wait. Oh no, this ain't the right one. What is this? Oh, this is my burner. I know my burner account. What's going on here? What is this? Oh no. What the fuck is this? I'm not Discord. Yeah, bro, I don't even know. I didn't even know I set up another Discord. This shit got me cooked. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to deal with all that signing in bullshit, man. That shit blowing me. Shit. What's your... Alright, I'm about to add you. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, they keep trying to get me to buy beta orbs. What the fuck are they talking about? This shit is called Toto the dog, bro. I must have been fried when I made this account, dog. Alright, I sent you a thing. Alright, now I gotta find this file. Hello? Yeah. Hey, you can hear me all right?
Yeah, for a sec, like, you sounded like a different person. It was like a shit that.
Yeah, my new man.
Can you hear me?
Yep, how you been?
Yeah, like, good.
That's good. Sorry, I'm just... Alright, so what's the best way? Maybe... Yeah, and you can hear your cell phone stream, right?
Yeah, I could find it. I'm here in the street.
Okay. Word. So you drawing over there?
Yeah, I was thinking, I've been doing TikTok ads recently.
Yeah, how's that been going?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, good. We got connected with a few people over TikTok. What's that, Michael Madlock? He talks about editing, so
I
he's pretty big. He's got like 8K on TikTok.
feel like that last name kind of rings a bell, but probably not. I'll check him out. You said Madlock? Michael Madlock?
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like pretty big in like the indie manga space.
Word.
Yeah, I jumped into one of his streams like a few weeks ago, and just, I don't know, just like clicked. And then I mean, I did a stream one time. He jumped on my stream, we just chatted, same like this.
Nice.
But yeah, it's been cool. There's another guy. While Michael was in my stream, he pointed out that there's a guy that was in the stream as well. He's really good. He was like, oh, he's in Japan right now. Also, so I met him just before he headed out.
Nice.
And it's just with Shonen Jump.
Nice.
And it seems like he went well. He was good feedback and he got there. He got recommended to me. So connected.
That's what's up.
Because he's from Texas. Yeah, so it's been cool. I mean, like, from the sort of get up and like going on the stream and also making some connections, which is also easier now.
Yeah, that's yeah, I have not been drawing much lately. Nice.
pretty much all the pages done, pages linked, just black here now. I've created out a kind of quote form.
Nice. Like
I
on 8x11, or they probably have a different size out there.
well, I just did it for my house, so it's like A4 folders, A5.
Okay.
I met a girl who introduced me to this place which is called a ship in Shinjuku. Basically, they do there's like a cafe, bar, a hotel, radio station,
Oh shit.
and they do like events all the time. And they got gallery space. So they're all like young, artistic, kind of just doing whatever they feel like. This stage is pretty popular because whenever I talk about, I talk to these people in this place, they're like, oh yeah, I know that place. It seems to be popular. Yeah, she introduced me to that place because she's got a friend who works there as a manager. And she was like, well, you should talk to him. I think you guys would get on. So they both go to artists and do stuff. So they have a mural out front that they change every 2 months or so. So she was, I think he told me that I want to consider me for doing the mural, which would be a new experience. So pretty sick.
Yeah, their murals are fun.
Yeah, I haven't done anything that big.
I just went to pitch a mural at this dispensary down the street. I didn't like go to pitch. I kind of just did it on a whim. But it was like a giant wall. I don't know. Is that place, do they have a big wall? Like, would you need a ladder, crane, lift? I mean,
I don't think it's not that big. So like it's just on the outside. But it's doable and it's just standard.
yeah. Like just a pole.
So it's not gonna. Maybe it's another wall.
No.
I have to go back and double check. I'm pretty sure it was just like weird around here.
Let's see. Bro, I could not find these files at all. I literally just exported them as we were talking and went to go find them, and they're just not showing up. It's like a weird way they sort the file or some shit, man. It's just on a tablet. Yeah, they said they put it in the documents file, but I don't see that shit. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, I got it.
That guy as well. We talked about that guy briefly, but he was also like, we have
Mm. Yeah, you gotta hit those joints up. Yeah, like a little sketchbook type joint. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's So it's all about how you package it, how you package your work. It's like you gotta cast a net. You're casting a net over the musicians with that one.
just to finish this book. I wasn't able. I can try to buy something before to the crystal. It's like,
Right. Does it bleed out?
and the first time I printed out on the cheapest paper, you know, I couldn't wash. Wasn't phased this time.
Right. Okay. Nice. It looks like one of my whole sketchbook gallery on my tablet is like it's not showing any of the photos. It looks like it's corrupted. But I don't want to say that yet cuz I feel like if I get the files onto my computer, all the drawings I do in the sketchbook app on my tablet, which is like where I do all my conceptual stuff and all my thumbnails and stuff. Like, yeah, you can double dip. I've done YouTube live streams and TikTok at the same time. Well, not really. It's hard to read both of the chats and like set the phone up at an angle where you can see the chat. But once you get a decent angle, for me, I had to stand up at my desk to do it because I have like the clamp tripod that clamps on the edge. Yeah. Sometimes they're not like, well, I don't know. Depend. It probably would work better for you since you're you have like you have like a surface, right? And you're working on paper too. Yeah, so you can make it more like a flat angle. I have this like bulky ass Wacom that makes it like I have to put it at a weird angle to get it. I've been thinking about downsizing this joint. Yeah, yeah, yep. That's really easy to do. Yeah, and the whole thing with inking is learning how to get it right the first time. It forces you to get a lot better with your line control. I'm a firm, but yeah, yeah. I think inks always look better on paper, man. It's just like It's just better. It's like it's 1-to-1. Like if you're reading a comic book, unless you're reading it digitally. But I don't really read comics digitally that much. Alright, I gotta find this documents. Okay, here goes some sketches. Alright. There's so many files, bro. This is the shit I hate about working digitally. When you work all digitally, there's just so many files. This shit adds up, and then it's probably my fault because I have all these devices. I have a laptop, and I had a desktop and a tablet. So then it's like all these files on different devices. If you work on one device, then you have to sync it. And if you forget to sync it and you work on the same file on a different device, and then it's just there's all these different things in the workflow. Shit's been kind of driving me crazy. But now I got this server, so it backs up everything. So it backs up I have 3 drives in there, so it backs up everything on one drive. And then I use the 2 drives to store stuff. But if one of those drives goes out, the one drive can rebuild the other drive. It has like a parity drive, so I won't lose anything even if there's like a power surge or anything like that. And it's on the internet. It's like directly plugged into the Ethernet, so all my devices can access it. So I'm still moving everything onto it. I just realized I didn't move any of my stuff on the tablet. But yo, I found this joint on Facebook Marketplace for free. I was dead wishing like for a couple days in a row like I had one of these, and then it just popped up on Facebook Marketplace. Some dude was like, yeah, I don't use it anymore. Yeah. Right. Nice. Yeah, there's some steals on there. Yeah, that was a crazy one. And I saw that same guy. Then like a couple days later, he posted another thing for free. I didn't get it. Someone else got it. But it was just like a 30-minute drive away. But he had like a surge protector, so that like if the power goes out, it holds a little bit of energy so that you can like shut your computer off properly without breaking it and shit. Yeah, bro. So it's a 4-bay drive. It's 4-bay server, but one of the drives doesn't work, so I'm only using 3 of them. But so I do have to put a little money into it. But it's 4 2-terabyte drives, so I have to get a 2-terabyte hard drive. Yeah, that's the one I use. I have like the rugged one, the SanDisk joint, the portable one. But when I first started doing digital art, I got a hard disk drive. I didn't know any better. And then I traveled a bunch. I went to like Texas and went to Europe and shit. And I think in the flights or something, my shit got messed up. And so I lost all my I lost like the first issue of my comic, and I had to get it recovered. Yeah, then I got the solid state joint, 2 terabyte solid state. Yeah, or SATA drives are, I think they're solid state too, but SATA, they're like bigger. They're like kind of the size of a hard drive. But yeah, the solid state is better for like traveling and stuff. There's no moving parts. What I want to do is set up the same shit, like a 4 bay, 2 terabyte drives, but 4 solid state drives, and plug them into my PC, like inside the case, so that I can have an internal backup system that's just part of the computer. Cause this computer I built, this shit was I'm working on making a video of it, but I got all the parts for this computer off the Facebook too. Yeah, I'm low key locked in with the scavenging shit on the internet.
Yeah, there's a website over here as well, which is basically like
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing mad research on like the GPUs and shit. I got this 1080 Ti. It's got 11 gigabytes video RAM. So like, and then the new cards they make now, they usually only do like 8 gigs video RAM. But it's like a card from like 2018. Like the whole PC is like mostly components from like 2020 or before. It's got an old motherboard. Some of the parts are like from other computers. It's an old Alienware motherboard, and I really didn't think this shit would power on for real, but it did. When I got the motherboard, I took it out of the donor computer, and I was cleaning it, and someone spilled soda on it. I could tell, like, as I was taking it apart, there's like little hints on the fans and on top, but it was all over the motherboard. It went like down through the RAM, in between the RAM slots. It got on the CPU. The shit was it was covered. But that shit, it works, and it's pretty stable. Like, it's never crashed. I'm streaming on it right now. I mean, I haven't done nothing on this stream yet because I've been on File Explorer. But it did pretty well on the benchmarks and shit.
even expecting this computer to be as strong as it was, like with the graphics stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because there's two versions of it. I got the one with the highest storage, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Desktop 2 was, so there's desktop 2, the basic one, and one is
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Yeah, I mainly got the graphics card for editing videos, cause it gets. So does the Surface have like a does it have like a graphics card, or do you know? Does it have integrated graphics?
Yes, it's great. I think you can probably change it.
Yeah. My the other computer that I started the YouTube channel with, it was really good. It didn't have a graphics card though, but it had like an integrated chip that was part of the CPU, but it worked really good. I wasn't a gamer, but for what I was doing, it seemed like it didn't have like a ceiling. It had 64 gigs of RAM too. That I think makes a difference. But yeah, I've been thinking of getting like a smaller, like a 13-inch tablet, like a 13-inch monitor, tablet monitor, or just going for the one without a screen, like just a tablet, the graphics tablet.
I remember when I first tapped into this, like the one called a really, really small screen.
Yeah, like an Intuos or something.
Oh, wait, no, this is what you just.
Was it a bamboo?
Yeah, the bamboo.
Yo, yeah, that was mad long ago. Yeah, my mom had one of those. That was the first one I used. She got one, but she never used it. She got one for her to edit her photos. This no. Did it take you a minute to like be able to draw with it?
I got used to it. Just at the time, I guess I hadn't drawn that much.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like I didn't take to it at first. It was just kind of a thing that like, just cause it was laying around and it was one of those like sometimes on a day where there's nothing else to do, I'll mess around with it, and then I feel like after like years of it being like that, I think it was right this first summer I graduated high school. I started messing around with it seriously. It was like the first time I started getting freelance work, and so I started doing like album covers and trying to really figure it out. But I don't think I. Yeah, yeah. I just took a graphic design course at there's like a trade, like an not a trade school, but adult day school, and I was trying to take welding classes, um, but they they don't have space yet, so I just took the graphic design course to like refreshen my Photoshop skills and shit, and Illustrator, cause like I dropped out of college and I never really used Photoshop in like a professional environment. So I thought maybe, and I haven't used it since like CS6. So I was like, there's probably shit I could learn. Thought maybe they would go over some of like the AI shit. Not that I want to use it, but I want to know like what the AI tools are in Photoshop. Um, but they didn't have none of the AI shit. They couldn't afford it. It was too expensive. But they had those tablets. That's why I brought that up. They had hella tablets. They had like hella Intuos, and they had the new one somehow. The new ones are slick, bro. They're like paper thin. And they're full screen, like the whole surface. There's no bevel where it doesn't pick up the stylus. It's like the whole entire space.
Yeah, I got touched brand new dedicated tablet.
Yeah, they had the Intuos 5, I think it was. Yeah, set it up. Oh, nice. What kind? Nice. Yeah. Right, right. Well, yeah, you use it for now. You could always swap it out later. Get an upgrade later. Something to, I don't know. I'm not really a consumer's mindset, but that's my one consumer side is I like getting gear and thinking of it like a skill tree, and it's like a power. You just got yourself a new power with that camera. It's like an ability. Oh yeah, we have that over here. Yeah. We say Macari. It's the English accent. My my parents be selling stuff on there. It's not as big over here as eBay. Macari. This isn't the right pen. Mmm. Mmm. Oh shit. Dang. Yo, the devil's in the details. That happened to me a couple of times with this computer, where I got something that I thought would work, and then it didn't really work. And if I would have just read, yeah, you can make it work. Texture blender. No, I wasn't saying anything. No, yeah, the latency is pretty bad. You might be. Oh yeah, I'm behind on mine too. I'm 10 minutes behind. Oh shit. They probably have a security thing or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, that part's always fun. got my music. Are you still there, Huss? Oh, you are. I can hear you. You're kind of breaking up a little.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what's going on with the sound.
I might have the music too loud. Hold on. Are you doing live from the TikTok studio? Wait, I just missed that part. Sorry. What'd you say?
No, I was just wondering if people in the live would be able to hear everything. It seems like it. So you should break it up.
This is looking sick.
I don't know.
You sound alright. I can hear you. Well, wait, hold on. Let me take the headphones off. Say something.
I put my headphones on.
Say something.
I put my headphones on.
Okay. Yeah, you sound fine from the phone.
Say something. I put my headphones on.
Okay. Yeah, you sound fine from the phone. Say something.
Okay, cool. I can hear myself.
Wait.
And it's repeating heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Oh shit. We're about to fuck with the space time. Hold on, I'm about to. I gotta get off of your TikTok.
Oh, your wish list.
Yeah, right by my mic. I was about to cause parallax or some shit. Your comic pages are looking good though. That top left panel is very striking. It's like you could like, I don't know if I could see it all the way, but it's like you're kind of seeing through someone's head.
Yeah.
It's like a smoke effect behind it or something.
Wait, what is it? First,
Yeah, that top panel.
yeah, it's just basically it's sitting down. When I first did it, it's like it's just like so I was like, how am I just make this sound so that I guess like
Yeah. I can see it in the eyes too. Nice.
some of the color grades. I decided to have really great kind of grade, which I use for like when I
Right.
but the blue was too heavy. I still had to kind of go through it. But when I was showing people the blue version, the finished version,
Yeah.
I kind of do like the blue gray thing, like I hate it, just the same breaks
Yeah. You could probably just do a color select to get if it doesn't, if it picks up the blue in the scan.
Not really, like, maybe it's, I don't know if it's like a meme, like a skill
Get
issue.
some snacks.
Maybe it's just, I don't know if it's like a meme, like a skill issue with me, or if it's the Clip Studio, right?
Yeah.
Clip Studio. I know I can do that with Photoshop.
Studio's weird.
Is it good? Are you listening on this?
Hold on, I'm back. Sorry, for some reason I forgot. I thought if I took my phone with me, I could still talk to you. I thought if I took my phone with me. And now it's gonna echo. Hold on. I can still talk to you. But yeah, I was saying we were talking about the Clip Studio selection tool.
Yeah, like I know I can do like the color correction.
Yeah, I would always do either adjustment layer or just adjust the layer directly, and but that's for getting pencil, like if you do your pencils on paper and then inks on them, you know, you erase the pencils, but sometimes it still shows a bunch of pencil marks in the scan. But
That's cool. And kind of I've been going through, so I was kind of trying to get those pencils and stuff. When I do the, so you can do the thing where it just does the, you set the color reference to.
yeah, it messes up a lot of the lines. So yeah, that's what I would do a lot of the time. Just use the select tool and delete all the stuff like that, and do the level slider. If you do a levels layer adjustment, I bring up the second slider from the left. I bring that all the way up close to the right. You could just see it when it's right. But the Clip Studio selection tools, it's, I don't know, they're kind of weird. Do you ever have problems with the fill bucket? You don't use it? No, it kind of sucks on Clip Studio. It doesn't fill all the way to the edge of your line work. Like it leaves like a weird 1 pixel gap around everything. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, zoom in. You gotta zoom in a little bit. To really get in all the way to the edge when you feel it. Oh, it is. Mm. Wait, since you're in Japan, have you used any of the Clip Studio add-ons or plugins? What? I have no idea. It's only available to people in Japan.
I'm assuming that
Oh yeah, you're cooked. Well, I don't know. I don't know what type of plugins they have, but I hear they have like plugins available in Japan, and people can make their own plugins to like change the tools.
just adjusting comparison.
No, I'm eating a Pop-Tart. I don't have any of my presets set in Critter yet, so I have to remake all my palettes and stuff. Oh, not for color. It's just like they have this pop-up palette, and it's like you could select a bunch of tools that go on it. It's just for the brushes. So like these are all tools that I use for my animated stuff. I gotta get, yeah, see, it's still all their defaults. I'll get my ink brushes out. Yo, I've been avoiding TikTok like like the plague for some reason. I don't know what it is. I was having fun on TikTok, but I just don't open the app anymore. Yeah, man, people are. It's like, uh, it's more engaging. People are more engaged and genuine. From my experience, it's like I could probably count on one hand how many people I had like how many strangers I had genuine conversation with on Instagram. But it seems like on TikTok, it's like what people are always willing to have a decent exchange. Not always, but yeah. I left the poorer folks behind. Alright, I think I'm good to go. I want to wait, who's what? Oh yeah. I gotta turn your. Yeah, I gotta get a copy of that. Now that they have it in English. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird. It was like I just saw it was just an ad I saw on Instagram. This isn't the right brush. I can't really hear you. Hold on. Yeah, because I turn your volume all the way up on Discord. Oh. I can hear you a little better now. Yeah, you're fine now, I think. shit. Thought I was drawing with black. It was blue. So I can fix that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Farash? How are you? It's Firash. Do you have highlights selected? Oh, it's a halftone. Yeah. It doesn't really differentiate between the shadow. You could convert it to a binary layer so that it's only, or you could convert it to a grayscale layer. I don't know if you're doing, are you working with halftones or grays? Like the dot pattern? The, you are? So that gray that's kind of blue is, that's on the halftone layer? Oh. Oh. There's a they have a button for that. They have a button on the right side in the layer panel. Yeah. It'll turn the whole thing to blue, to light blue. Yeah. It's just like a color filter for the layer. I haven't used Clip Studio for mad long. So I'm trying to remember. There should be one, I think it's above that. Let me see. Alright. I'm gonna pull it up on. Oh, kinda. Can you see my screen? It's this. Oh, yeah. That's right. Well, I have it's like a screenshot thing. There's like the. Yeah. If you just click it. Because I had the same problem for a while and I realized, I don't know if they added that button or something, but it, Yeah. And Krita, I have to do like I have to make an extra layer to get that blue. It's like a color screen, a layer with the screen setting. What's that called? The layer setting or layer mode? The blend mode. The blend mode is screen. Ooh. Probably like a month and a half ago. Let me see what the last video I posted. I think I just got burnt out of like making content. And there was another thing I wanted to bring up, because I was telling you the concept of this comic, Corpus Coliseum. I don't know how much of it you remember, but it's really just like post-apocalyptic, post-nuclear fallout type of war or type of story. But I think maybe it was like the whole war thing starting up that made me get off TikTok, and that also made me kind of not really want to work on a story about an atomic fallout. At least for the time being. Like I was like, maybe I was kind of rethinking the whole idea of like, do I even want to make this story right now? Because by the time it comes out, I don't know, it could be, at the time I was thinking it could be nuclear fallout by the time I finish this book. I mean, it still could be, who knows, but like, yeah. I called it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Survival's Guide. Yeah. I feel like this is a thing all writers are dealing with. Like fiction writers, it's just like the world is too absurd. Like, how do we top this shit? How can I even write a story that's crazier than what the hell is going on right now? Yeah, I've been losing my luster. Like, sci-fi has been losing its luster to me. A lot of the genres I used to like are kind of losing their luster because it's not as fun to write about right now. Like, and I feel like people take it for granted. Like, this technology that we use every day is literally freaking magic. There's nothing normal about getting in a metal box, and going 75 miles an hour every morning before the sun even comes up. But that's just your commute. You just do that every day. Like, like all the technology, like the internet, everything is really crazy. Like, if you actually think about it, it's ridiculous, the stuff we can do. Yeah, bro. I've been trying to think of make up a word for that feeling, because it's kind of like an out of time feeling where you're like, for I don't know how long it is, but for me sometimes it's like a split second where I'm looking at the world and as if I'm from a different time period. Not a specific time period. I'm just, things look as amazing to me as they would to someone from the 1600s, just for a second, like for a couple seconds, and then it's like back to reality. Probably. Because like any type of technology you could think of to put in a story, we're almost there. I feel like we're like, yeah, we're like two technologies away from having all of them unlocked. If it's AI, yeah, if it's, yeah, complete skill tree. If it's generative, if it's AI that gets like, what do you call it, intelligence, but it might not be AI, and it might be the next one, quantum computing or whatever it is, the next one that's gonna just exponentially unlock all the technology. It's gonna be, well, it's hard to even think of it as like, oh, it's gonna be so foreign that we won't even understand the technology. But it's like, people don't even need to understand it. People don't understand how cars work, and they're still not amazed by like that they can get in their car and go somewhere safely. We should be looking, like, if you don't know how something works, you should treat it like magic pretty much. For real. That's what's up. Nice. Yeah. Mhm. Food sovereignty. I have a homegirl that's really into that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, to get like get a big yield in a small space. Yeah. That's what's up. For me or for you? That's on your live, ain't it? Like, this is the third page I'm working on. So I don't even know yet. It's probably gonna be like 30 pages. So I did 3 pages in like 3 months. Yeah, I'm really going slow with this one. I've done other pages for other projects, but this one I'm kind of letting it marinate. I'm trying to. This is a different like style than I've ever done. Trying to mess around with textures and stuff. Yeah, I want to take my time and like kind of experiment with it. Because I feel like I did a lot of my other projects kind of. I wasn't rushing them, but you know, you get in this mindset where you're like, okay, I gotta get this done. You know, you're in a grind mindset, which is good. It's good for getting the. That's a lot of times that's the way you gotta get it done. But I'm trying to do this one kind of on a lighter schedule, kind of for the fun of it. Yeah, that's the one you said you were starting the character designs and stuff. Right. Yeah, you gotta get to know them. Cause sometimes you draw the characters and you know it's not them. Like you try like a new direction with the character and you immediately know, nah, this isn't even them. And it's yeah, and then you gotta talk with them. You gotta like try to think like them so that you can write their story. Think how they. That's the funnest part for me is a lot of times I just go on long walks and I try to like think like try to write dialogue in my head for a character or think of what the character would say about like what I'm seeing outside as I'm walking around. Cause I struggle a lot with dialogue, so I try to. It's tricky, man. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I never really like to take like writing advice from people unless it's like unless they're like a goat or like I have like well unless I know them really well. Like I have 2 homies I grew up with and we would always brainstorm on comics. So like I kind of feel like they would know my vision. But I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know the vision cuz comics are so like it's unique. It's very unique. But what does that even mean, though? What does cool shit even mean? It just means things that she thinks are cool? Or is there a definitive...
Yes, a lot of she like
Oh, nice. Yeah. She's got a vision. Yeah. You do gotta be kind of stubborn to be a director because you're working with so many people and everybody thinks they know best. Yeah. That's why I love comics because you don't gotta listen to nobody. Yeah, well, is that the type of, or is that what, like, are you making Shonen Jump stuff? Yeah. Well, there's tons of smaller publishers too. There's tons of like more experimental publishers. Yeah. 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 For sure, you'll probably get more freedom with a smaller place. I just applied at this place called Tag Comics, Tag Manga. It's like a new publisher that started in America. They have a couple ongoing series. They're trying to have 6 ongoing series. It says 230 pages per issue, 6 original series, 12 issues per year. How is that mathing? That seems not correct. Hold on. So they got 230 pages. Whoa. So damn. So they have 6 series. That means every month each artist is producing a 38-page series. It's probably closer to 35 pages. Yeah. I guess that's not that much. That's like a little bit less than the pace for like a bi-weekly manga in Japan. Yeah, that's how. But most of them, I don't even know. But I don't know. Yeah, it seems like the more polished magazines in Japan do a monthly release? I don't really know, but like Berserk, I know their magazine. Yeah, and I know the magazine Akira was published in came out monthly. And they would give the artist way more time. They wouldn't like Akira didn't come out issued back to back to back. Like the first chapter came out, then that publication released a bunch. It wasn't in the publication for months until he was ready with the next issue. Or I'm sorry, I'm not talking about Akira. I'm talking about the other one, Domu. The other one, Otomo did. But they gave him a bunch of time to finish those pages. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a comic. Like the people will be all right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, throw a fit in the store. Nice. It's always nice to find that tool that does what you need. Okay. Alright. I gotta get off of here and get some sleep. But, yeah, thanks for joining me. Good luck. Yeah, good luck with the rest of your session. Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, y'all stay up, stay safe. Alright.